Hey guys, SoloBase15 here, and welcome back for the conclusion of Season 5 of the Grand Arena Championships. We're back to 5v5, and this is our last match. Here you can see the matchup. I have the better stats when you're looking at Grand Arena Championship. I have more wins, more undersized, more clears. He does have more defense wins, and not by a small amount. When it comes to the speed of our top 80 tunes, I'm almost 20 above him and almost 30 in general. He has a couple more Zetas. He has more G13 and more G12 than me, though. And let's take a look at the mods, and here you can see I have more speed mods, which you can sort of tell by looking at the last stats. He's got more on the offensive side. He's got more overall relics than me, and he has one more tier 7, but I have a lot more sitting in the middle, in that 4, 5, and 6 range. So it should be an interesting matchup. Hopefully we can end on a high note. Okay, you just saw the matchup. Now let's check out what we're fighting. We have a Darth Revan team here. Come down here. We have a very built-up Grievous Watt team. And we have a Karth team. So why don't we start in the top, then see what's behind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my General Skywalker to fight this Darth Revan team. And then we're going to clear that First Order team and see what's going on behind, because that's going to decide who I use against that Karth team. Now, we already have Bastila down here. Next, that Marauder can do some damage, and I got him on the counterattack. Also, if you haven't seen, news from CG today is that counterattack when Skywalker loses all protection, that is actually going to stay in the game now, and they don't intend on changing it. Just so you know, that will affect the CLS and Padme counters, of course. Does less in the mirror match, though. Alright, so let's take out this Malik now. Alright, 53 banners, not good, but GAS on offense is never one of the best. So, now that Darth Revan's gone, let's take out this First Order team. I am going to use troopers here. I don't normally advise the use of troopers against this First Order team, but it is a very slow First Order team. And I'm an idiot because he had the Zeta. But doesn't matter because I was able to dispel. We should still be able to take out TIE Pilot easy enough. Next, let's go after Fox. And the reason I don't advise using troopers is because of that counterattack that you see. But in the end, as you can see, it really didn't make a big difference. So, 60 banners there. Let's see what's hiding in the back. Now we have a Bosk team, and we have a Hux team with 2 G11s hiding on it. So I already used my troopers. Let's go down here and see what's hiding behind here. We will be using our Darth Revan team here. Just because it's got such high relics, we want to kind of nip this in the bud if we can. So, let's spread shock, or not. Then we're going to attack this Magna. And Force Drain. Good lord. Alright, we're gonna Alright, so Grievous and B2 can't take a turn here, thankfully. Let's try and get on the right side of this. Good, now Fear and the Taunt are on Grievous, and HK did nothing. Let's shut down the team again. There we go. Alright, this is going to be awful banners. But we should still be able to pull out the win now. So, everybody had stagger, so the AoE reduces all their turn meter. Now we're going to kill Watt. And alright, that got a little scarier than it should have. But in the end, we're going to get the win and jump on back to the back side of this. Well, after we take out Karth. So only 52 banners there. We also need to start making up some banners at some point. So I want to keep Padme, Treya, CLS, and JTR for that back zone. That leaves, well, that leaves Geos for us. I could make an EP team as well. Well, we'll just take Geos into this one. And if Newt is hiding behind, well, if you saw the last round, that was ugly, so maybe I don't want to use Newt or them against Newt anyway. So now dispel everybody, and I'm just working on Zalbar because he's going to end up taunting anyway. So let's try and get the kill before he can start healing. Next, we'll go after Mission, take her out, get him on the counter attack there. And we get our heal and our cleanse, and that should be, well, once I actually get the kill here, we should be able to pull off 60 banners. There we go. So now let's head to the backside. We do have we have a Kira Nest team, but I have Padme, CLS, JTR, and Treya available. So, we're going to come up top. Let's take out this Hux team first. And we're just going to go in undersized with CLS. Take out Hux. And then we will take out First Order Officer. Next, well, that Sith Trooper isn't that built up. So, next we will take out First Order Stormtrooper, or at least stun him. Now we'll take out Sith Trooper. Now let's restore all of our protection, and then we'll take out Stormtrooper. So that's 62 banners there. That's going to help making up a little bit. Now let's bounce to the bottom. Need to make sure we can take out that nest. It's not a high geared team at all, but Nest can be a pain if you don't account for her correctly. So we'll just bring in JTR. And let's hide everyone but L3. Dispel. Now let's go after Vandor so he can't revive anyone. And start building up on Nest. It's not a high tenacity Nest, as you can see there. So, Vandor's gone. Now let's stun Kira. I'm not using an AoE because I want to keep Daze and Ability Block on L3. Now, Again, keep building up the big hit on Nest. We'll stun Lando. Next, we will kill Lando. Now, big hit on Nest. Takes her out. Now we can take out L3. Illuminated Destiny get up. Stun L3, but she comes out of it and dispels it. So now let's take out Kira before she can take a turn because our banners are maxed up at this point. And there it is. So 60 banners there against a Nest team. Hard to complain. Now this Newt team is actually going to be quite the headache. And so we're gonna go in with Padme. Not gonna go in undersized because that Droideka is a monster right now. Dispel. Next, let's go after that Dooku and take him out. Get the Dispel Droideka there. Pay Extortion off. And take out Droideka before he can do any damage. Next, we're going to go after Newt. We can't go after Jango yet, so we will go after Sith Empire Trooper. Now we can go after Jango, though. And so there's the first kill on Jango, there's the second, and there's the kill on Sith Empire Trooper. So 58 banners, much better than last round, that's for sure. But I still need to try and make up some banners. So we're going to come down here, and we will go undersized against this Bosk team. Now feed turn meter, and we're going to isolate Bosk so he can just not taunt at all. Then get everyone attacking Scion. We will fracture Zam because she's going to throw thermals, reduce cooldowns. And now we focus on Boba. And at the same time, my dog is going to play with a toy in the background. If you're wondering, it is a little hedgehog. Alright, reduce cooldowns again. Now we want to kill Boba through all the exploding thermal detonators. We will restore Nihilus's protection. At the same time, we will annihilate Bosk. Then Greedo has more turn meters, so we will fracture him while we kill the others. Bring up Held by Hatred. Then use his special to restore his protection. Now, ability block, kill, reduce cooldowns. Isolate Dengar so he can't stealth anymore. We will restore Treya's protection. Attack Greedo. Unfortunately, he's gonna. He might not get a turn. He will. But he didn't do that much damage to Scion, so we'll just take out Greedo and go after Dengar. Let's see if we can cycle around one more turn to Thrawn, because he did lose a little protection there. Apparently not. But we still, apparently he had full protection, so we got 61 banners there. Lost a lot of banners to Grievous and General Skywalker. Didn't lose a lot elsewhere, so standing at a fairly strong score with 1906. I'll be back shortly to show you the results. Alright, and it doesn't look like the board has changed because it hasn't. As you can see, we're in the review period. Not all my teams are standing, and that's because my opponent just didn't attack. So I'll show you the defenses here, but, you know, nothing that we can really get from it because of the lack of an attack. We're ending, at least on a high note. It wasn't the best Grand Arena Championships for me. I only went 7-5, but the good note, and I'll show it to you right here. Here you can see that my other account, the account that I don't make videos for, made Kyber. So thank you for joining me in this journey, and I'll be back with Season 6.